Welcome back to week 36 of Top 5 Steam Profiles of the Week. Y'all know the deal. Let's jump straight into these profiles. Coming in at 5th place, we have Francos with a lovely green dinosaur themed profile. Now, I'm not too sure if this character was custom drawn by you, but he does look pretty cute. So getting into his first artwork of the profile, I think it's pretty straightforward. We simply have a dragon overlaid on top of his background, and below that we can see some achievements showing his name, and this is followed by an info box of some of his PC specs, as well as a workshop showcase. Overall, I think this is a pretty straightforward profile. You are level 20, so you only have very few showcases, but you do a good job using all of the ones that you do have. But obviously, I do have some edits for you. If I was you, I'd go ahead and try to find some achievements that were sort of the same green tones as this dinosaur. So I'd go ahead and swap those to try to introduce more of those green colors into the entire profile. I'd also go down here to your workshop showcase and swap the thumbnail for something a little bit more green as well. This way I think the overall profile can fit that same sort of green theme, and I think it just elevate you a little bit more without having to do too much more work. Other than that though, my friend, great work and congratulations on getting 5th place. Coming in at 4th place, we have a Garage with a Killua theme profile. Getting to the artwork, I really do like this one. I think the flames going around the border, as well as those lines and camera flares moving around in the foreground, just looks super cool. I also like how the blink is made a little bit slowly. I personally normally take my blinks pretty quickly, but I think I'm going to take some inspiration from this and adapt this into some of my newer artworks. I just want to point out that at the time of recording the audio, this was not there. So I'll do like a little quick thing for it right now, I guess. It's cool. I mean, it's nice. I like the border. I think this border would be a little bit more fitting for it. Maybe you could also swap the background of this one to match a little bit more on this one. But this is still super nice, and I like how these... I don't exactly, not sure what these textures are, but I like how they kind of go upwards. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on this one. You tried to pull a fast one on me, my friend. I had no idea this was there. Scrolling down, we can then see he just has some miscellaneous showcases to fill up some of that space. Overall, great job, my friend. This is a super cool profile. You do start off very strong. However, I do feel as you get lower in the profile, there is that loss in the theme. In your filler showcases down here, I try to go ahead and incorporate some of those more blue colors, whether it be with achievements or emojis or just something like that. And I think that would really tie in your entire profile and just elevate your game a little bit. Other than that though, congratulations on getting 4th place, my friend. This is a lovely profile. Coming in at 3rd place, we got Zorox with a red anime themed profile. Straight off the bat, I just want to say that you should definitely go down to the description, level your motherfucking profile to level 110 to get that red border. Yes, that is going to be steamlevelup.com. Link in description, level your profile fast and cheap, steamlevelup.com. Yes, you know I'm going to say it one more time, steamlevelup.com, level your profile fast and cheap. Get that red border, get your profile looking nice, steamlevelup.com. Watching that back, I feel like you can hear my voice slowly lose air as it goes on. But getting straight into the artwork of the profile, we can see he has like more of a minimalistic styled animation on the character. And this is going to be followed by an info box with some of his PC specs. We can then see some artworks of just some various scenes from some animes. I do like all of them, but I try and see if I could remove some of that red border. I personally was never a big fan of like the borders on the workshop showcases, as I feel like it just may be a little bit too much. If you did want to keep that border, maybe have a border that goes around the entire thing versus each individual panel. He then continues on with yet another character animation, a guide, and then one more animation underneath all those. And then he has some filler showcases to take us down to the bottom of the profile, ending us off with one final animation. And that is going to go ahead and pretty much wrap up the profile. Overall, great work, my friend. This is a lovely profile, and you fit your theme throughout the entire thing. So congratulations on getting 3rd place. In 2nd place, we got Kez with a red horror themed profile. Now his profile may not be the absolute longest, but the artwork on this profile is just absolutely stunning and just a super unique take. So this is why I decided to put him so high. In his artwork showcase, we can see this beautifully animated version of some kind of like red Grim Reaper. At the bottom, the style in which he displays his name is also super well made and super unique. I like how we have like one letter for each panel of the workshop. It's some nice spacing. I will say though, I don't necessarily know how exactly I feel about one of the panels being gray. There isn't too much gray anywhere else in the profile, which you guys will see. So I'd either change it back to red, or I'd introduce some gray in other areas to keep that same theme. So scrolling down, we can see yet another artwork of an eye, and this is followed by his setup. And you somehow managed to get a 4090 Founders Edition, which is completely wild to me. I feel like those sell out so quickly. We then get into my favorite artwork of the profile, which is like this very eerie feeling Reaper moving this guitar up and down. Like the low frame rate with the glitchiness feel of this one is just amazing, and it really gives off the vibe that you're going for. It just makes you feel uneasy when you look at it. He then finally ends us off with one more artwork and then some showcases to fill up some space. Overall, this profile was sick, my friend. It's such a wonderful take on artwork and very refreshing to see something new in the community. So great job, my friend, and congratulations on getting second place. Now, before we get into first place, I just want to say that if you guys were trying to enter for next week, please go down to the description, join our Discord, and paste your profile in the hashtag Top5Profiles chat. Every week, I'll go through the chat and choose the 5 out of our entries, so if you want to be considered, feel free. Also, while you're at it, please feel free to hit that motherfucking subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Hit that button, or your breath stinks. Simple as that. But yeah, let's get back into first place. And the moment y'all been waiting for. Coming in at first place, we have Asana with, you guessed it, an Asana theme profile. All the artwork on this profile is absolutely sick, so shout out to the designer on this one. In the first artwork, I really like the style in the blink, especially how the bottom part of the eye seems to rise slightly. He then follows it up with this artwork, where I feel the border effects on this one are super nice. And I think it is going to get a little bit repetitive for me if I keep commentating all these artworks, because there is just so much. So I'm just going to go ahead and scroll through this next ones. So we got this one right here, then this one, and then this is followed by some workshop showcases. I'm also not too sure if this blue character is Asana or if it's someone else. So if y'all could let me know in the comments, that would be awesome, because I am genuinely curious. But continuing on, we can see that there is just a boatload of animations. And then he finally ends us off with this one. And then it goes into the rest of his showcases. Overall, the animations are all very well made. And the profile does look awesome. But I think you need a little bit more work on the spacing. You can see like when I was trying to commentate this, I kind of like had to stop because there were just so many animations back to back. So I feel like, at least me personally, I typically like to put those filler showcases in between the main artworks. This way, it gives someone sort of a break when scrolling, and they're not kind of like just bombarded by a bunch of animations. So you have these artworks back to back, and you have these filler showcases at the bottom. I'd go ahead and move some of those filler showcases to in between the artworks, and I feel like it'd really elevate the game and step up the profile a bit more. With that being said though, this is still a wonderful profile. And obviously, since you are in first place, I have to be a lot more critical on you, which is why I may be sounding a little bit more harsh. But nevertheless, great work, my friend. Wonderful profile. Congratulations on getting first place. And congratulations on winning week 36 of Top 5 Steam Profiles of the Week. That's going to go ahead and wrap up this week's Top 5 Steam Profiles of the Week. If you guys did enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. And if you guys would like to enter for next week, please navigate down below to the description and join our Discord. And go ahead and paste your profile link into the Top 5 Profiles chat. That's all I had for you guys today, so I'll see y'all next week.